Good morning, everybody. Bill Morine, N2COP. Home is Wilmington, North Carolina. Jim is from Aiken, South Carolina. And to refresh your memory, who the heck are we? The director and the vice director. We sit on the board of ARL and represent you. We represent 4 states, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. And in those 4 states, we represent 12,000 ARL members. Every year in those 4 states, there's somewhere about 120 to 160 field day sites. And Jim and I try to be very fair and rotate among those. But as you can imagine, logistics, we can only get to see somewhere between 7 and 10 per year. And we consistently get an invitation, would you please come Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock and stay until 6 o'clock when we will have the best barbecue you will ever taste in all 4 states. Unfortunately, that is something we can't do every year. So when somebody kind of gets insistent, I said, I've penciled you in. We'll be back in the year 2047 to join you for that. So this year, we were going to go out to Western North Carolina to commend those amateur radio operators who helped last year with Hurricane Helene. Regrettably, the infrastructure is still pretty shaky out in Western North Carolina. So Jim said, you know, I've never been over your neck of the woods in Eastern North Carolina. So this is Jim's first time over here. And he said, if we're going to do this, let's make it meaningful. I said, absolutely, Jim. As a matter of fact, if we go to the combination Wayne-Kinston Field Day, I said there are 3 people who deserve recognition. Everybody deserves it, but there are 3 who stand out for everything that they do. So I'm going to let Jim and me make sure that we make sure these 3 people be recognized, because their influence goes far beyond Wayne and Kinston. They are just the glue that holds, if not Eastern North Carolina, but all of the North Carolina and the Roanoke division of ARL together. So let's start, and this is in no particular order, so don't say from least to worst or best to last. All right. Dave Price, you come up here, please. Dave Price, come on down. The price is right.
And you know, my name, your cars will see my name tag's in the car. I didn't put it on.
Ah, that's all right. We'll give you dispensation.
But everybody knows you, Dave.
Yeah, they do. Dave, by the way, has been wonderful as an ambassador on behalf of ARL for the North Carolina section, and you are an assistant section manager, in traveling around and seeing so many other clubs in the area, field day and non-field day events. So, Dave, Jim and I would like to recognize you for all the work that you have done, particularly outreach to youth and in scouting. So I'll just read some things here. In recognition and appreciation of his years of selfless work in educating youth about amateur radio, especially those in scouting, his tireless outreach at Hamfests, Jamborees, Camporees, youth retreats, and school events is without parallel, and a new generation of young people have become the beneficiaries of his enthusiasm in understanding the exciting world of wireless communications. A scout is reverent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we couldn't quite afford the honorarium, so here's a complimentary copy of the ARL operating manual.
Thank you. Be a test. Oh, yeah. That's cool. First time I ever had the current year. I always buy the used one. Thank you.
All right.
Dave, thank you for all you do.
I enjoy it.
Next up, Dave Roy. Come on down. Dave. Jim and I have known Dave so long, just to show how things work. Many of you may not remember that before I became vice director of the Roanoke Division, I was the North Carolina section manager. And guess who was already section traffic manager back in 2010 when I became the North Carolina section manager? I mean, were you born into the position?
I believe so.
So Dave is another stalwart. And the national traffic system has been evolving and moving towards new techniques and practices that reflect today's society and the 21st century. So to Dave, we say, with appreciation for his many years of selfless and devoted service as the ARL North Carolina Section Traffic Manager, and in recognition in his service of the development of digital NTS and his many contributions to the future of traffic handling through ARL's NTS 2.0 program. Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And Dave, much like Dave Price, we went into the Treasury. Things were a little light, so you too get a operating manual.
I'll frame that. At least you'll figure out what those HXs mean.
Yeah.
You're cracking the code, huh?
That's right. Yeah. And we got one more. But by the way, in case you're wondering, if you go to the dictionary and you look up the definition of purgatory, it's listening to an ARL official more than 10 minutes. The third and final award today, whoops, put those in my pocket, is to Pete Wene. Where's Pete? Hey, Pete.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I got to read this to the crowd. Don't grab it.
You gave it to me,
Yeah.
Indian giver.
In recognition of his outstanding and dedicated leadership, not only to the Wayne County Amateur Radio Association and the Kinston Amateur Radio Society, but also to the entire amateur radio community throughout eastern North Carolina. Pete's enthusiastic commitment to train, expand, and nurture amateur radio operators is contagious and benefits all with whom he comes into contact. Therefore, on behalf of ARL's Roanoke Division, we extend our heartiest appreciation for his innumerable contributions to the overall betterment of amateur radio.
See what AI will do for you? I thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, but wait.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, another honorarium, but there's also something else. We brought
Just,
2 extra copies, this with the intent that these be used as door prizes, one for the Wayne Association and one for Kinston.
okay.
Well, you can do what you'd like with those.
I will take care of them.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. I couldn't have done it without my wife. I mean, you know, spouses also provide you the ability to do these things. Call sign K5QZL. She is a ham also.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So, you guys are finished? I've got...
No, Jim probably wants a couple of
I
remarks.
just wanted to say a couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, thanks for everybody for Field Day. This is our best event of the year. We get out and to meet everybody doing what's fun. I just want to make a comment. I'm very proud to say that this cover girl is from my town, and I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, wow.
This is someone who had come from one of the middle schools in our area, Schofield, and she's a graduate of that program. If you ever look at school roundups, the contests, you'll see that N4SMS is always at the top of all of the middle schools. And if you put all schools combined, they're usually like 3rd or 4th, including the universities. It's a very successful program. She is a graduate, and she was also on the cover of October 23 QST. And I said, so what is it like being a cover girl? And she says, I'm going to use it as much as I can. And she is now going through college. I'm not sure exactly where she is right now, but she has been getting ARL scholarships for this entire time. She's been a scholarship winner. She's been a superstar in our area. The only negative thing about this is Anna Matson's name is not in here. The league did not put her name in there, but they gave her father photo credit. So do remember Anna Matson, and thank you very much.
All right, you guys don't go away. Now, since you guys do so much for amateur radio, we would like to present both of you with honorary membership. Honorary membership is hereby granted to the director of the Roanoke Division, Dr. James Boehner, into ZZ, in appreciation for all you do for ham radio and support the ARL and the Roanoke Division and provide the entire amateur radio community with support. So we would like to present this to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it as an honorary member. And to the Vice Director, Roanoke Division, William C. I got this off of the QRZ.
I imagine.
William C. I'm sure you go by that all the time.
Only my mother and bill collectors.
Well, Bill, Bill Morine, N2COP, in appreciation for all you do for ham radio and the support the ARL and the Roanoke Division provide to the entire amateur radio community.
Thank you.
So we present you with honorary membership to the Wayne County Amateur Radio Association, the club. And we do appreciate your visit. We appreciate everything that you guys do to promote amateur radio. Coming out here to these field day sites in the middle of the blazing hot sun and humidity. So
thank you, Pete.
Thank you so much.
again, I appreciate it.
Yep.
Appreciate your visit.
Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And congratulations to Pete, Dave, and Dave. Sounds like a law
My
firm.
middle name is Dave, so that's how I got that. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We got one more
Enjoy the
station
rest
to
of the
visit.
field day.